Training for a marathon is hard.
I've always wanted to do a marathon, so that's always been on the list of things to do.
You don't sign up for a grueling race without preparation.
This is my limit. I don't know what that sort of physical and sort of mental limit is going to be for me.
Steve Annear is a friend of Kirk Gibson's. He serves on the board of Gibson's Parkinson's Foundation. Their friendship was born on a golf course, but it has everything to do with the grit with which each man lives.
I saw this guy, he was running up the hill on the last hole with a bag over his shoulder. And I just was kind of amazed what he was doing. And he came past all of us and there was a big fuss that this was Kirk Gibson. He came over and he said hello to everybody. I had to go home and Google him. Coming from Australia, I had no idea who Kirk was. And I realised why everybody was so excited to meet him. I think we're very similar. We're both quite driven people, and I think we are both people that don't let traditional normal views affect the way we decide to live our own lives.
Annear is from Australia. He is a father, and he is participating in the marathon as a fundraiser for Kirk Gibson's Foundation for Parkinson's. He's also an amputee.
I was born with a vascular problem and had a series of operations as a child to try and get that right. But it couldn't be fixed. And very luckily for me, it only affected my left leg. So taking the left leg off really just solved the whole problem and released the pressure of that vascular disorder on the rest of my body. So that's my normal, and it's been my normal ever since I was 11 years old. When people look at me, they kind of look at me in a way that is defined by their normal and what I can and cannot do. And if I let that determine the way I live my life, I would really not live to my potential.
Everybody that you'll be running with on Team 23 runs with two legs. Your challenge is going to be a lot different. How are you tackling that?
Well, I wasn't able to find much of a developed training program for someone on crutches doing a marathon, so I've kind of had to make it up as I've gone along. Some of the runners in Team 23 have Parkinson's disease, and they're going to run the marathon with Parkinson's, which is just fantastic, very inspiring.
Steve's goal is to have his efforts raise $100,000 for the foundation.
When I joined Kirk's Foundation, I've been looking for ways that I can help.
What has he said to you as you get ready for this marathon?
Well, he said you're a bad for taking it on, but he's been totally supportive. All of us in the foundation are just really driven by wanting to help.
The donation information is on our website. Steve is very comfortable knowing that the gates will likely be pulled away, the banners will be gone, but his family will be there as he crosses that finish line, and that is what is important for him.
Yeah, fantastic effort and determination on his part to make a difference.
Amazing man.